Hello, Leo. How y'all doing? It's bonus time. Time for your May bonus reading. Okay. The intention that I put in when I do bonus readings is to pick up on details that I missed or just totally left out of the main monthly reading. Okay. So before we get started, if you would like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. Okay. Everything is done through my website, tarotwithrich.com, and that's the only way to schedule. If y'all would do me a huge favor, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would please block the impersonators pretending to be me on Instagram. That's not me reaching out to you. I will never reach out to you on social media. There's only one way to get a reading from me, and it's in the description box of this video. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start this off here by looking at what this person is wanting from you. What's this person want from you? What are they expecting? What are they hoping? What are their hopes, dreams, and expectations? All that good stuff. What are they wanting? Ace of Cups reversed. It's kind of weird. And the Six of Swords reversed. What is this, dude? It kind of feels to me like they don't want to extend an offer, but they do still want you in their life somehow. Does this make any sense at all? In the world? See, they stalking the hell out of you. They stalking you. Okay, yeah, I really feel like, honestly, that deep down inside, they do want to attempt to reconcile things. But they don't know how to go about initiating communication with you. So they don't want to be the initiator. I feel like they want you to be the initiator. Does that make sense? Yeah, see, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, reversed, Ace of Swords, reversed, Page of Swords, reversed. They aren't taking any kind of action. For some of you, if you're dealing with somebody that you know is into metaphysics and esoterics, they could be trying to manifest it. But it looks to me like they're being an armchair manifester because they're not taking any action. You know, I don't see them willing to do anything. They just want to try to sit back and manifest it, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, is this person kind of sort of bipolar a little bit, maybe? You know, because it seems like one day they're not doing too good. They're hurt. The next day they're doing good. And the next day they're hurt, you know, kind of wishy-washy back and forth. Okay. That's a little weird. Let's see their true intentions. Well, let's look at their true intentions. Let's dig it. Dig it up. Dig it. What are their true intentions deep down? Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, they are hell-bent on you. If you all ever communicate ever again, they want you to be the one to initiate things. They sure do. Five of Swords in the reverse. Damn. Okay. Oh, yeah. This to me looks like something that this is really hard to put words to because they're doing things to get your attention, but they're not like, I don't think that they have a plan. I think they have an end goal that they want, but not a solid plan as to how they're going to go about doing it. Does that make sense? There it is. Yeah, they still have feelings. I knew it. I knew they still had feelings. I knew they still did. But look, with the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups reversed, I feel like this kind of feels bipolar to me, dude. I think that they don't even really know exactly how they feel. They think they feel one way one day, and then they feel different the next day. It's kind of on and off a little bit. It is starting to come to the point, though, where they are starting to see the truth about the situation, especially those of you who, now I know we're dealing with all kinds of situations here, but if you were the one who was done wrong, you're the one who was done wrong. They realize it. They know. I think they know what they did. They do know what they did. They are starting to know what they need to do to improve things. But it almost feels to me like this is stubbornness. This is a stubbornness battle, dude. Yeah. See, look, there it is again. Six of Swords reversed. Okay, we're going in circles now. When it all comes down to it, I hate to sound this way, but this feels bipolar. It really does. Like multiple personality disorder type shit, And I mean, when people are hurt, we're all humans. We all go through crazy things when we're hurt. But for those of you dealing with a recent situation, if this was recent, this is something that'll probably take a little bit more time to get clarity on, Probably take a little bit more time to get clarity on because, dude, this is like back and forth. This is two cars with their bumpers tied together, driving in opposite directions. That's what's going on with this person. That's what's going on with them. But when it all comes down to it, they do still have feelings. They do. I think they're trying to talk themselves out of it. That's what I think it is. When it all comes down to it, I think they're trying to talk themselves out of it. They're trying to talk themselves out of it. Good Lord. You know what? Hold up. Didn't y'all do this to me last time? Wasn't it the Leos last time? I am on Leo, ain't I? I'm pretty sure it was the Leos last time that brought a very heavy energy into the room. But it's not you. It's the person you're dealing with. It's the person you're dealing with. Every time I pull their energy, man, it just brings the heaviest energy into the room, dude. The heaviest energy into the room. Okay. Let's see if there's going to be any kind of outcome here. Any kind of outcome. This is a mess. Knight of Pentacles. You know what? I think they're slowly making their way in your direction. Very slowly making their way in your direction, I think. I think they are. Let's see. Three of Cups. You know what? Oh, there we go. I kind of feel like there will be a brief encounter between the two of you. I think there will. You might run into them out in public somewhere. I think there will be a very brief, short connection. But it doesn't really look like it's going to go much of anywhere. I don't think so. You know what that's going to do, though? I think it's going to make the connection even stronger, though. I see you all very briefly connecting and then parting ways. And the first picture that comes to my mind is that like you're out hanging out with friends or something like that, and you see them at the bar or something, or just whatever. You're out and about doing something, hanging out with friends, running errands, doing something. Then you bump into them, You turn around and then there they are behind you in line or something like that. Like, oh shit, hello, and then that right there sparks this. Or however, don't get too specific with that. Regardless, I feel like there will be some sort of brief encounter that's going to make the connection like that much stronger, but I don't see it lasting much. I don't see you all coming together and becoming a solid part of each other's lives. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Leo? What's the advice? Best advice. Best advice. Boom. Boom. Now, 10 of Cups reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. So here's the funny thing, okay? And this is one thing that I dig into a lot in my personal readings. Believe it or not, I think everything is actually happening according to plan. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. It would probably blow your mind how many times we plan a connection with a person on the spirit side to go wrong. It's not actually going wrong. It's happening perfectly according to plan, because this is setting off a domino effect that's going to cause something much bigger to happen way later on down the line. See, on the spirit side, we see all that. We see all that on the spirit side. But here in linear time space, we don't see that. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't make sense until way later on down the line looking back. And that's if you allow yourself to see it. Some people get too busy building their identity around trauma, and that clouds their vision. They never get to see it, you know? We don't want to do that. I would honestly not be so quick to judge what's happening here and why it happened. You know, have you ever, at least once in your life, said everything happens for a reason? I know you've said that at least once. At least once. Well, it does. It does. Not just sometimes. The universe isn't an idiot. Okay. Oh, everything's happened for a reason except for this thing that just happened. No. If you've ever said that, you got to stand by it. Everything does happen for a reason. Okay, universe, I don't know what your plan was here, but I'm trusting that there was a plan. I just don't see it yet. I just don't see it yet. I look forward to the day that you show me why this happened this way. And I promise you, if you keep an open mind, the universe will show you why this went down this way. Okay, promise you. All right, let's look at the new person. Let's look at new love. If you're not dealing with or interested in a new person, this is not for you. This is only for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus Leos who are either dealing with or interested in a new person. We are on Leo, right? I don't know why I've been... Did I say Virgo earlier? Something's telling me I might have said Virgo. Hang on, let me look. Okay. If I accidentally said Virgo, I didn't mean to. I don't know why. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, but for some reason, Virgo's been floating through my head throughout this reading. Anyway, okay. Okay. Ooh, 3 of Pentacles reversed. Oh, man. Every time, dude. Every time. Every time. What is this? Tell me. You tell me. This is the person you're dealing with. Tell me what this means. Past baggage. Vibrational baggage from something that happened in the past. Okay. But the good news is, I do feel like they are pretty emotionally independent. That's good. That's good. I don't feel like they're probably not the clingy type. They're not the needy, desperate type. I feel like they're very emotionally independent, and they are healing. Okay, that's good. That's good. Could be an Aquarius or a Virgo for some of you. Okay. But they seem a little bit detached. I think some of you may be wondering if they're actually into you. They are. I don't think they're as detached as you think they are. You may just be used to needy, codependent people. You know, some of you have never met somebody who's emotionally independent. You know, emotionally independent doesn't mean I don't have emotions. What it means is I don't depend on relationships to create my happiness for me, which is what most people out there are doing. You know, I don't need anything or anyone to make me happy. I'm happy because I said so. If I choose you, it's because I see potential, not because I fucking need you. You know what I mean? That type of energy. And that throws some people for a loop sometimes because, like I said, we were born and brought up in a system that has been pounding codependency into our heads for fucking decades, you know? So I don't think they're that detached, though. They are into you. Well, let's see what they really want out of this connection. What do they really want from this? Got King of Cups reversed. Yeah, I think they're a little bit nervous about opening up emotionally. A little bit nervous about that. A little bit nervous. 2 more. Yeah, I really feel like they are definitely wanting to make sure they don't have a repeat of the past. They want a sex-based connection. That's for damn sure. Oh, they definitely are wanting a sex-based connection, but I think they're really hung up on making sure they don't repeat the past. Okay. So I kind of feel like this is like, how do I say it? Kind of like a trial period, you know? Kind of like a trial period where they are observing you, taking mental notes, you know, like putting you through the probationary period. They're a little bit intimidated too, though. They're a little bit intimidated. Some of you, this person may feel like you're out of their league. They may feel like you're out of their league. But yeah, they want to make 100% sure. They just want to take this extra super slow. Extra super slow. Okay. Now they need to be careful. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I mean, that I'm not saying that you don't want to do that. You just want to be careful. You want to be operating from a place of energetic awareness when you do this. Okay. You want to be aware and make sure you don't accidentally manifest what you're worried about. Just saying, there's a line. I'm not saying jump in with both feet like an idiot, but I'm also not saying that you need to be real paranoid and overly cautious and overly scared, because then you'll manifest what you're worried about. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. They have a fear of rejection, a fear of abandonment, and yeah, they're making sure you're not going to play no games, making sure you ain't got no bullshit attached to you. Okay, let's see the outcome. Let's see that outcome then. Let's see that outcome. Uh-oh. 7 of Wands. Might be some disputes and disagreements. There may be some miscommunications too. Mercury retrograde. Yeah, King of Swords, 8 of Swords, Devil reversed. Okay. So I see a couple of disagreements popping off between the two of you. More than likely because of their cold, detached demeanor. Okay. And I think they're a little bit defensive. They may take something you say the wrong way, possibly. You could take something they say the wrong way. I don't think that's going to be the end all, though. I don't think it's going to make things come to an end. Okay. This person's just very, very nervous and very cautious. More than likely, though, you could bypass that. You could bypass that. I don't see that has to be something that happens here. As long as you're just very, again, energetically aware, cautious with communication, and make sure you're communicating very fluently, things are going to start picking up. More than I'm feeling like that's kind of maybe the last half of the month. Things are going to start picking up. Probably near the last half of the month. Let's see if there's any advice. Any advice for Leo? Any advice? Advice, 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 advice. Okay, yeah. Do the best you can right now. Don't jump to conclusions. Do what you can to avoid conflict. I'm not going to say run from conflict. Like, obviously, if they start something, then that's one thing. But do the best that you can to just be careful with communication. Okay? Be careful with communication. Don't be so, yeah. Just be careful throughout May with the Mercury retrograde. Okay, just be careful. If there's something you're confused about, don't be afraid to ask for clarification, you know? So I could have swore the other day you said this, but just now you said something else. Did I hear that wrong or what? I'm confused. Dude, lay these things on the table. I could have swore that you said this, but your actions, you just did something else. Did I misunderstand? You know? And just like I just lay these things on the table. Always double check if there's some kind of discrepancy in communication or whatever the case may be. Just don't be afraid to double check. Okay. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.